What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, I'm bringing back my series that you know I like to do, my version of the anti-haul, and it's called Do You Really Need It? So again, I will be going over some products that have been released, and I will tell you whether or not I think you should get them. And generally, in most cases, I say no. So if you want to know what products that I will be talking about, then keep on watching. But before we get into anything, you already know what you got to do. Click that subscribe button, hit that bell, getting the notifications when I post new videos, and click that like button letting me know you're liking the stuff that I'm putting out. So without wasting any more time, let's get into this video. Alright, so the first product that I'm going to be talking about is the KKW Beauty 40th birthday collection. You're gonna get one eyeshadow palette for $45. You're gonna get 8 semi-matte liquid lipsticks, which are $22 each, but if you get the whole bundle, it's $166. One birthstone lip gloss for 20 bucks, one lip liner for 12, one lip duo for 32. But of course, as I like to say, if you want the whole kit and caboodle, it's going to cost you $250. Again, most people, hopefully you haven't been living under a rock, you know that KKW, Kylie Cosmetics, ColourPop, and even Tati Beauty are all made by the same company, Seed Beauty. So just know that if you are purchasing KKW, you are basically purchasing ColourPop. Even though they're very different companies, they're used by the same manufacturer. So the only difference is maybe texture depending on the company. But basically, if you spend $40 over here for this itty bitty palette, you can probably spend about the same amount of money at ColourPop and get a ton more. Again, if you're a neutral person and you like all of that, you'll probably like this palette. But most of these items are just egregiously overpriced for no reason. You're literally paying for the name. Most of the products cost very little to produce. You're paying for the name. So you just have to ask yourself, are you willing to pay $250 for a name? And my camera decided to just cut off on me. So continuing on with this collection, most of it is just, it doesn't really speak to me. Again, if you're a fan of hers, this probably speaks monuments, but to me it's just another collection that comes from her. So do you really need it? No. So the next product I will be talking about is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finish Foundation Stick. You're going to get 39 shades and it's going to cost you $39 for one. Here's why you don't really need this. Now, I have one of my friends in my group who actually tried it and says she liked it. It looked really nice on her. But here's my problem with most of Huda's products. They are heavily, heavily scented. I have to ask her to see if there was any fragrance in the stick, but most of her products, no matter what it is, are egregious, has this egregious scent that is unnecessary. And for some people, they find it extremely overwhelming. Even her powders have this scent. So, plus, again, out of the millions of foundation sticks that they're already out on the market, was this really a necessary launch? To me, no. It really wasn't. I feel like you could have done something better than this. You're just literally adding another product to an already oversaturated market that no one really asked for. So Do you really need this? No. So the next product I'm going to be talking about is the Hipdot and Tapatio collection. You're going to get 2 eyeshadow palettes at $14 each, 1 lip gloss set for $24, and 1 makeup sponge for $10. But if you want the whole kit and caboodle, it's going to cost you $72. Not egregiously priced. That's pretty typical of Hipdot for the most part. So here's why you don't need this. I feel like Hipdot can put out some good things, but sometimes when they do collaborations with certain products, it just feels really gimmicky. And I feel like this collection is uber gimmicky. Again, it's one of those like fiery red palettes. Like the colors that I have on my eyes is basically what's in this palette. I think one of them has like a nice bright canary yellow, but again, you can find a canary yellow just about anywhere. So I just feel like this whole collection was just, again, nobody asked for this. It's a very kind of kitschy type of collection. If you're a collector of things, so like if you're a huge fan of Tapatio, that would be the only reason that I could see you purchasing this collection, let alone the palettes or any of the products. Most of the products in this collection you can find anywhere. It's just, there's nothing uber special about it other than the fact that it's a collaboration with the hot sauce company. So, do you really need it? No. Alright, so Huda made this list again. So the next product I'll be talking about is the Huda Beauty mini palettes, the Haze Obsessions. You're gonna get 3 palettes and they are $29 a piece. Here's why a lot of people have issues with Huda. Huda be coming out with stuff way too late and well after the curve of what's popular. So she came out with this Haze collection. You want to know who else came out with a similar type of collection? ColourPop. Pretty much the same color stories, similar shades, but one palette is $14 while this one's $29. I don't know about you. And I'm sure, and I've heard great things about Huda's formulas for her eyeshadows. That's great. If I can save myself $15, I'm gonna do it. So I would probably roll with the ColourPop one instead. But again, these are color stories that are repeated over and 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 over again. And they're just pretty much put in a prettier package. Nobody asked for this collection. So I don't know, again, I don't understand why some companies don't take the temperature of the room and see, okay, if this one did well, maybe I can roll it out. But again, there's already a collection, so do you really need it? No. And the last product that I'll be talking about is the Baby Phat beauty sets. You're going to get 3 sets and they're going to cost you $45 each. Now, if you grew up during the late 90s, early 2000s, you know that Baby Phat was huge. Like when I was in school, Baby Phat was massive. Came out at the same time as apple bottom jeans, all of that stuff. So I grew, like, I'm an early 2000s like high school kid. That stuff was banging back when I was in school. Why she thought that we asked for this or needed any of this is beyond me. Nothing in these collections scream to me. Unless you're nostalgic for the Baby Phat emblem. That is the only positive that I see with these collections. Other than that, nobody asked for these. why do y'all think that we need, like, we don't need any of this? Like, she's got a, it's like she has her daughters modeling her collection, which is cute. Like, if you look at the campaign photos, I'll pop them up if I find them. They're really cute. But nobody asked for this collection. None of these, like, at all. And the fact that they dropped this is, again, we need people to read the temperature of the room. I don't think anybody was asking for a baby fat collection at all. Nothing in the rumor mill asked for this. And as far as I can tell, it literally, I swear my camera don't want me to be great, but I'm gonna finish this one up. So again, nobody asked for these. No one was yearning for baby fat like that, unless you found like a old tracksuit or you want to purchase from their line currently. But again, nobody asked for this. So do you really need it? Nah. Alright guys, so that was another episode of Do You Really Need It? So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you understood where I was coming from a little bit, so you can make some informed decision on these products. So before I head out, I'm just going to roll some things through. So I will be doing holiday editions of Do You Really Need It? So it's not going to be so much of me like downing the whole collection. I'm going to let you know which parts I feel would better suit you rather than others. And so it's be a more of a get this but not this. So be on the lookout for those. That'll be in 2 parts because there's so much holiday stuff coming out. So I'll be breaking down those. Also, I've been highly requested to post tutorial videos on how to do certain parts of your makeup routine. So I will be getting those. I do have some on my channel already, but again, it's been a minute, so, and I've changed how I do certain things on my face, so I will do a update video on those so that you can see how I end up with stuff like this on my face. So be on the lookout for those. So before you head out, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that bell, getting the notifications when I post new videos, and then click that like button, letting me know the liking the stuff that I'm putting out. So until next time guys, deuces.